Niranjan, I think, you've made so many points. You've made my task that much easier. First and foremost, let's, read this statement. I'm quoting George Soros ad verbatim. This was after Prime Minister Narendra Modi won his second term in 2019. George Soros at the WEF forum in 2020 said, nationalism far from being reversed made further headway in India. The most frightening setback is that Narendra Modi has been elected for the second time, creating a Hindu nationalist state. Imposing punitive measures on Kashmir is on the agenda. Kashmir is India-occupied Kashmir. That is what he calls it. He calls it India-occupied Kashmir. He says this is a semi-autonomous Muslim region, and with Modi back in the saddle, millions of Muslims will be deprived of their citizenship. So George Soros says millions of Muslims will be deprived of their citizenship. He peddles a false narrative around CAA. He calls Kashmir, which is an integral part of India, as India-occupied Kashmir. This is the same George Soros whose NGO, Sherpa, was the first one to start ranting against the Rafale deal. And immediately after that, we saw Rahul Gandhi and the entire left liberal cabal saying that Rafale is a deal which is mired in corruption. And let me also make one very important point in addition to what you said, Niranjan. We all know that Salil Shetty, the Vice President of Open Society Foundation, was rubbing shoulder to shoulder with Rahul Gandhi during his Bharat Jodo Yatra. We also know that Harsh Mandar, who was a key member of Sonia Gandhi's National Advisory Council, NAC, Harsh Mandar for the longest time has been an Open Society Foundation trustee. He is on the board of trustees of the OSF. Then let's not forget that the previous National Security Advisor to the Manmohan Singh government then, a man called Shiv Shankar Menon. Just go back and search the internet and you will find that Shiv Shankar Menon has also been on the payrolls of Open Society Foundation. And last but not the least, Amrit Kaur, one of the three daughters of Manmohan Singh, is also one of the trustee members of Open Society Foundation, which is nothing but an extended arm of George Soros's foundation. Point number one. And point number two, my simple argument is this. Sonia Gandhi, for the longest time, has been the co-chairperson of an entity called FDLAP, Forum of Democratic Leaders in Asia Pacific. FDLAP is funded by OCCRP. Yes. OCCRP is funded by Open Society Foundation.
Yes.
Open Society Foundation is the key flagship body of George Soros. तो पूरा का पूरा लिंक दूध का दूध पानी की तरह आपके सामने साफ है. What is Sonia Gandhi being mollycoddled by the largest foundation belonging to George Soros, which has been pumping billions of dollars into entities that deny the very existence of Kashmir as an integral part of India. These are the very entities funded by George Soros who say that Pegasus, Adani, blah blah blah, Rafale,
Hold on to that point. Hold on to that point. I want to take that point forward. 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 She said, Adani, Rafale, all of that, right? Good that you made that point. ज्ञानेंद्र मिश्रा जी, ये देखिए, कांग्रेस का जो अलाइनमेंट है डीप स्टेट के साथ, डीप स्टेट नैरेटिव जो हम बोलते हैं, ये देखिए आप, ये एक बार होगा तो आप बोल सकते हैं अच्छा कोइंसिडेंस था, दो बार होता है तो आप बोल सकते हैं हाँ लाइक माइंडेड है, तीन बार होता है तो पार्टनरशिप है भाई, अलायंस है, तो क्या है उसमें बोलने का, क्या है प्रॉब्लम, क्या है, मैं बोलता आपको, ओके.